Meanwhile, north of Royal City.
The time has come. First hype, then Crossrail. Now who shall be the third to witness our conviction?
As you wish.
We'll hit him so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Yeah!
Second day.
So tired.
The air here is so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. Must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I
Told you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you! After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl!
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Reen. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the provincial army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. But she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
Oh!
My goodness.
It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear.
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness.
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of for shame, Reen! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the provincial army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the Noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now. But Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations.
That's actually a pretty bad
I
thing.
never thought
You
that
need
it
to
led
have
something
control.
like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this
Oh my
is a
goodness.
bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
All right, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds
You
like a
just
plan.
retort that.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for today.
Field study envelope September. Day 2 sign task. Norda Highway monster again. The Norda Provincial Army, a ferocious monster, has appeared on the Norda Highway. The Norda Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Monster Hydra. Location open area off of Norda Highway. Once the monster is eliminated, please report to the soldiers in front of Marquis Ragner's residence. Shots fired. Seth Cindy. Those of us at Reinford's second factory have developed a new type of orbital gun, and we like to have it tested. Speak with me in RF Arms if you fancy giving it a shot. Crying over lost milk. Milk is missing. Could you please help us find our beloved little kitty? Any would-be hero should come talk to me at my house next to the dining bar. F. Vanilla. I'm guessing since there's only one requirement, I'll just do these two right now.
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work our way through the list.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work.
Right.
I might not do that part.
Gotcha.
Since I am closest to this one, or the only one, give me the gun. Oh, it's Chief Sandy. My goodness. You must be the students from Thor. Thank you for coming. I assume you must be Sandy. That's right. Though I wasn't expecting Lady Alyssa to be accompanying you. I've seen you a few times over the years. It's an honor to meet you in person. That's very kind of you. Well then, allow me to tell you a bit of myself. As you know, my name is Sandy, and I serve as chief of the 2nd Facility Firearm Development Division. It's an honor and privilege to be able to work with you. Thank you, the pleasure is all ours. It must be tough for Lisa around here sometime. Yeah, she's practically a celebrity here in Roar. As you might have gathered, I need your help combat testing a new kind of orbital firearm. Specifically, I require an assistant of someone familiar with the usage of orbital firearm in combat. So, who one would be able to help? We shall accept your request. We'd be happy to help. Excellent. Well, then, to begin with, what kind of gun would you prefer? What do you mean? I assume you were just going to give us whatever you had ready. Terribly sorry. I probably should have explained it. Technically, I'm not asking you to test a gun, but rather a device that goes inside of it. It's called an orbital unit. And what is that exactly? I'm sure you're all aware that orbital firearm uses orbital energy to propel their bullets. Orbital units are the internal mechanism responsible for producing that orbital energy. After much audacious research, we finally developed a brand new kind of orbital unit. As such, the model of gun it will be installed and make little difference. For this test, any type will do. Okay. So what you're saying is that the orbital unit basically is the engine and the gun's the car. Precisely. A very accurate comparison. Alright, I think we get it now. So what are our choice gun-wise? That sounds so weird. I brought 3 types with me: a shotgun, a pistol, and a pair of gun swords. You will forgive me. If you will forgive me, I did a little research on your weapons of choice. Tests like these are best performed by those with degrees of proficiency. That's true. It would be a very useful test if your tester was uncomfortable with the weapon in question. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. You even brought something for me? So what is it exactly that you want us to test? The tester to do? Yes. I do have a specific test that I would like you to conduct. Specifically, I need you to defeat a number of dancing owl, a kind of monster found on our Seschain mountain path. 10 of them should do. Dancing owl. Their name doesn't sound terribly threatening, but they are highly agile, bird-like monsters. What makes them perfect targets to test firearms on. The testers won't need to defeat them alone, but he or she must be the one to deal the final blow. Understood. How are you guys going to decide who gets to test the orbital unit? Well, how about you pick, fearless leader? Sounds good to me. I'm fine with that. Sounds like that settles it. You know, I don't always have to make these decisions. I think you're just going to have to accept it. Alright, in that case, I will make... I'll make Machias do it because I need his weapons up a little bit more. The targets are agile bird-like monsters. Given that Machia's shotgun has a wide spread, he shouldn't have any trouble hitting them. So are you up for testing Machias? Of course. Sounds as though you made up your mind. Here's your test weapons. See what you think. If you don't mind. I got a Phantom SG-0. That should do nicely. Should we head over to the test area then? I'm ready to go as soon as you are. Alright, let's get going. Seschain Mountain Path is where we want to get to the mines, right? What is where we went to the mines? You got it. The exit near the airport. Shots fired.